Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and today we are talking about Nano Dimension's NNDM stock. We will start by discussing a new interview that is coming up with their CEO, who will be talking about their product development along with new potential merger and acquisitions. After that, we will do some technical chart analysis to show that NNDM stock is turning bullish now, and it can even hit $18 a share. Then we will talk about Nano Dimension's future potential for this year and what are the overall best 3D printing stocks to buy right now. Go and press the like button right now for more NNDM stock news. Comment down below your favorite 3D printing stock or stocks. Turn on subscription notifications if you are new, and now let's make you some free money with Webull. Webull is a free brokerage app where you can buy and sell stocks, options, and cryptocurrencies. But right now, you can get 2 free stocks with Webull. You can get the first free stock, which can be worth anywhere from $2 to $250 for just creating an account. And you can get a second free stock, which can be worth up to $1,600 if you invest $100 or more on your first deposit. You will have a 1 in 100 chance of getting stocks like Facebook, Starbucks, or Snapchat, and you have a 1 in 50 chance of getting stocks like Google or Procter & Gamble. To get this offer, just press on the link in my description box down below, but do it quickly because this offer will not last forever. And without further ado, let's get into today's stories. Nano Dimension, ticker symbol NNDM, is an industry-leading 3D printer of high-performance electronic devices, and today it was announced that their CEO will be interviewed on the Redchip Money Report on Bloomberg in the United States this coming Saturday, June 26th at 7 p.m. This interview can potentially give Nano Dimension as a company and their NNDM stock exposure to over 73 million households in the United States. The topics that will be covered in this interview are rapid prototyping, product development, as well as research and development, along with talks about another acquisition. Some more good news is that Nano Dimension's NNDM stock has been trading higher as of late, especially on Wednesday as retail investors push the stock even higher. Recently, NNDM has been trending on social media and various stock forums because of its high amount of short interest, which currently sits at about 16% of its float of 184 million. Currently, NNDM is up today around 2%, and it's sitting at around $8.80, and due to the inverse shoulder-head-shoulder formation, so things are starting to look very bullish for the stock, even to where it could work its way to $18 a share, especially if the stock ends up getting squeezed. Technical traders also see this inverse head and shoulders pattern on top of the stock trading above its 50-day and 200-day moving averages, which just adds to the overall bullish sentiment. We could also see a nice move upward for NNDM stock in the coming weeks. Plus, more good news is that NNDM stock is now hovering above an RSI of 50. This means that NNDM's relative strength is increasing because more buyers are buying the stock than more sellers are selling it, which primes Nano Dimension perfectly to rally. Nano Dimension's NNDM stock could be the next big stock for Redchip technology investors, but I want people to be smart about their investments, so remember to diversify your portfolio into other stocks and to not overexpose yourself too much into a single company. During the last couple months of 2020 and throughout 2021, traders, investors, and Redditors have all been fighting over Nano Dimension stock and making hashtags like hashtag NNDM, who each argue for their own analysis of NNDM. But who is right? Well, let's find out. Redditors initially jumped on Nano Dimension stock, which caused the stock to rally from $1.75 to almost $18, but then they left the stock to pursue other investments like Dogecoin and AMC stock, so the money came pouring out of NNDM, which caused the stock price to lose 80% of its value from its highs. Once this happened, traders shorted the stock and traded off of its volatility because of its high beta ratio, and in the last few months, it has left retail investors wondering why the stock keeps falling. However, because of its recent downtrend, hedge funds have started to short NNDM stock, which caused the opposite effect than what they wanted, because now money is rushing back into NNDM based upon their new system developments, new acquisitions, research and development, and because some retail investors believe that they can force a short squeeze because of the high short interest, which is around 16%. 20%, which is possible if enough capital flows into the stock and stays there for a long period of time. I personally don't like getting caught up in the hype, so I like to look at the fundamentals and technicals, but the good news for us is that so does Kathy Wood of ARK Invest, who has put millions of dollars into NNDM stock, especially in her ARKQ ETF and ARKW ETF, which have a 2.20% and 1.17% allocation of Nano Dimension stock respectively. Nano Dimension as a company has been making the right moves with their new and improved management team, revenue generation plan, and recent acquisitions, so NNDM continues to head in the right direction. They have also released their next generation 3D printing system named the Dragonfly LDM 2.0 system, and if we pair their technology and their advancements with the amount of cash that they have on hand, they are more than capable of sustaining themselves until they reach profitability. Nano Dimension has been very bearish, but NNDM stock is clearly showing signs of reversing this bearish correction into a very bullish rally. This bullishness is further backed by good accumulation signs and volume, as well as a decent neutralized stochastics, which is on the edge of a bullish crossover. This can lead to meaningful gains for those who have already held Nano Dimension stock and currently hold Nano Dimension stock at a good price, so we can hope that this trend continues to develop. Now, if you've been following my channel, I've already given 2 buying indicators for Nano Dimension. The first time I said that it would be good to buy the stock was back when it was just a penny stock, and I got a buying indicator of around $1. On the other hand, more recently, I said to buy the stock as soon as it dipped below $5.66. So hopefully you followed that. If you didn't, don't worry, it's not even advice, it's just what I'm doing, but let's press on. What is currently happening in the stock, it's good to already be invested into it, but don't FOMO into the stock because stocks go up and down all the time, especially Nano Dimension because of its high beta ratio, so there will be other opportunities to get into the stock. A great way to lower your risk for Nano Dimension is to buy the stock and also purchase a February $7.50 put / an August $12.50 call option, or you can do what I do and simply invest into a large chunk of the whole 3D printing industry by investing in ARK's PRNT ETF. A third option would be just to invest into the top 4 or 5 3D printing companies, such as 3D Systems, ticker symbol DDD, X1, Stratasys, ticker symbol SSYS, Desktop Metal, ticker symbol DM, Materialize, ticker symbol MTLS. These are all really great options, and you can do all of this while investing into the PRNT ETF, and I have all of their statistics up here if you want to pick one of these or buy all of them. Either way, diversification is really good, especially in a developing industry. This way you don't just have to pick the winning company. All of these companies seem to be long-term winners, including Nano Dimension. But what do y'all think? Remember to like this video right now, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe if you are new, and I will see all of you in the next YT video.